Hey folks, Quillyteen here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Predynastic Egypt. We've got a tribe going on here. We've got a population now of 60 people in our settlements. We've got 10 workers, 60 people in our settlement. We've explored about half of our initial region over here. Recently discovered rectangular houses. It's very exciting. Who doesn't love corners, am I right? And we are trying to attack the tribe over here. I don't remember their name. I think they were like the Antelope tribe or something like that. And if we do that, we'll be able to bring this territory into our control. And it might be a valuable terrain, I don't know. I'm covering some more areas over here. We've finished a flax field over here, and it's a very powerful tile. I think I'm going to move this fellow over here. Right now, the weather's all pretty good, so we're getting some pretty good production in a few places. 3 stuff is the most that we can stuff anywhere. You know, our production's a lot higher than our food. I think working the 3 production tile doesn't make quite as much sense as working that. We're still running a deficit right now, but that's because we're trying to subdue this tribe, and that's what happens. That being said, we want to keep going on production. These flax areas are really good. We're not that close to growing our pops, and we still have 1 row in our limit, so I think we're just going to keep going with these flax areas here. Make sure we've got someone working on that right away. And we've got another person idle. We'll probably keep doing the exploration thing, because there's not that many strong tiles to work. And you get 3 resources out of that, which is pretty good. But right now we're good on hammers. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So yeah, that was the field of flax message. Thank you. And this was... oh, we had found 16 food from one of these areas. That is lovely. That's why we've actually got a pretty decent number. And yeah, we're not that far from growing. I think we'll lose 1 population in our attack as well. Ah, the neutral goat tribe, looking for the mercy of Horus, has sent us gifts. We were friends, it would have been even more generous gifts. That's the goat tribe here, the ones that we're about to attack. So we may have been able to be a little bit kinder to them. And in particular, we clearly have to attack the fish tribe. They are hostile to us, which is what all that red stuff means. Again, not, you know, we could work the production here, but I think just keep scooting a boot. I think that's the way we want to go. Still over 60 people. Alright, we will attack the goat tribe. We've conquered them, losing 1 population. But we'll be able to purchase another worker next turn, bring us back up to 10. And that's going to be okay. Oh, I'm going to keep my cult points, because I really like using the Falcon Horse to speed things up. But he saves things by 2 turns. We've only got 1 turn in our construction here, so I'm going to save it for now. Keep the authority banked. Cover some more stuff here. Excellent. Another flax field. Let's go and create another worker. So this flax field's not as valuable as some of the others because it was on a dead tile to start off with, but it's still a 3 production tile with a little bit of food. We've got the 3 production tile here and here, but I'm going to hold off on it a little bit longer. We are going to queue up another building for sure. This pastures improves 2 areas with that tech. We actually might want to rush the field of grain so that we can unlock that. Since we've got some population still left. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to put you in a queue, then I'm going to go and pray to the Falcon Horus, accelerating our production by 2, which is really, really handy. It might be worth using the authorities tile over here, but I don't think so. We'll improve that tile at some point, so it's going to be alright. And let's just keep scouting. I'm going to be okay with that. We'll store up some food before we go and attack the fish clan. It's not like we need their tile yet anyway. Oh, we just got a bunch of food from popping something over here. See, the number went up because I can unlock a worker. Oh, but there's a flood! And we lost the population as well. So, I mean, it's nice that we got a bunch of extra food, but we're still not making any real forward progress. This tile is damaged. We're going to need to spend some production and 2 turns to fix it, which seems like a worthwhile investment because we know it's a decent tile. So, we're back up to 10 again. And, oh, we can start a new production, which we will do. So let's get another field of flax here, because they are quite good. We can't accelerate it, which is too bad, but that's fine. We actually might want to go back to working a little bit of food. Actually, that's a 3 food tile. There we go. Let's get the 3 food tile working, because the growth would be nice. The 2s are a little bit dubious, but the 3 is quite good. Because we can get ourselves up to 11 of 11, and then think about attacking the fish tribe, perhaps. That might be a good way to go. Still at 50 people. Another discovery coming in here. Unlocking pastures, I think will be a very good tile for us. I mean, we ultimately want to get everything in the end. And this is the flat food boost might not be a terrible idea. Because we're not planning on building pastures. Well, no, we are actually. Because we've sort of built our way up there. I think there actually is going to be some value in unlocking those pastures sooner rather than later. So getting some more resources here. Okay, got some more production out of it. I mean, production's really not the thing we're hurting for. We're going to keep going with the scouting because it is our goal. And we actually... It's semi-tempting to try to get the scouting to finish a little sooner. Because, again, there's milestone rewards for that. And it might not be a bad idea to do it. Why don't we take this guy off of this? It means one less food per turn, but we really don't miss his production. Let's go ahead and finish scouting a little sooner so we can get to the next phase. And we can get another pop. Okay, so that brings us to 11 of 11. We can't do any more scouting right now. We can keep building. That's right, we don't have the... Oh, we need to scout north of the city to build this field of grain. We can build a pasture, though. Improves 2 areas, giving it +1 food, +1 hammer. They might be areas we are already interested in working. I'm not sure. And it moves us towards burial with animals, +1 authority somewhere. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get that started. How close are we? 21 authority, 2 turns. I think what we'll do is we'll sink 1 turn into this and then maybe put him on another job. So I'm going to put this fellow back on some tile, this one here. I think that's fine. Or we could just use this to accelerate the next building. I guess it's fine. No matter what we accelerate, it's all going to be sort of samey. Yeah, alright. What we're probably going to want to do is accelerate the building to increase our population cap. Oh, we found another tribe. Speaking of which, we can attack this one here. And since we don't have the population cap yet, we will plan on subduing these guys. Oh, only a 60% chance of success. We may want to raid them first to weaken this. Raiding's actually very good. Because this is going to cost us 60 food. But if we succeed in the raid, which has an 80% chance, we'll get 65 food out of it. If I had more food, I might actually want to raid more than one spot at a time. So we're not going to hit the cult button right now. We're going to wait until we've got more building space queued in. I'm going to send you to scout there. Because that's probably... I guess this area doesn't have much going on. That's probably why it gives us +1 food and +2 production for those fields. Whoa! That's a good tile. Right there. And we got another discovery. I'll go ahead and finish this up. Boats and a flat food boost, which is okay. We could get +1 pop. Alright, obviously we're working that tile because it's insanely good. We need population cap, so we're going to start working on the primitive dwellings. I will go and put us above our cap to start working on that. Shrink 2 turns off. So next turn we'll get the housing and our population cap will increase, and I'm going to be fine with that. Still attacking these guys. Well, that's a raid again, but that's okay. Okay, that's the houses there, but again, our population cap improved, which is nice. And we really just want to keep building non-stop here. We can get started on the pastures. Or... Oh, go-to zooms in. So I still can't build it? Oh, I've built it already. Derp, derp, derp. I don't think we need the rectangular houses. I'll go ahead and finish this field of grain then. That's going to be fine. We still have the excess of hammers. Still doing the scouting over there. We're working decent tiles. Yes, we are. I like this one. 2 production and 2 food feels pretty good. Oh, the Toad tribe. All right. We'll keep scouting. No population. A couple of turns to that. We're 1 turn away from attacking this tribe over here. Hopefully they're regarding a useful tile for us to unlock. 5 turns before the trial, the exodus from the Sahara starts. We're going to need a lot of food, and we will need some population limit to deal with this. So that's good to know. It's raining. We're going to get bonus food. Probability of attack over here, 80%, and if we succeed, we'll get 69 food. We have done that. Relationship's gotten worse, except they can't really. Greening in Sahara is going on right now, giving us +1 food from hunting, gathering, farming, and cattle breeding. And we finished that farm, and with everything going on, I think what we're going to do is something like that. We're going to store up some food. We're going to need it for the exodus from the Sahara. That being said, we can also unlock +1 pop, which actually I will do, and we have 1 building available, which is more houses. We will go ahead and get you started and go over there. And we have enough for another pop. Well, you know what? Let's do it, because this tile is pretty stonking good. Okay. Now, we could get +1 pop, but we don't have the population cap. We found some culture. Wasn't enough to unlock, but that's okay. I'm going to move you there. I think that's going to be our last scout, which is going to be A-okay. And how much do we need for the next one? 28 to honor again. I could just put a freeze on the rectangular houses and put the character to work somewhere else. It would be nice to grab another tile there. I don't know if I want to take anyone off of anything right yet. No, let's just go. What do we need for our next stage? Oh yeah, explore the region, which we're working on here. So our housing is unlocked now. We're improving quite a few little areas over here. It looks nice. A little town going on. We're going to start our next building. Cemetery of Commoners gives both authority and culture. This would be more housing. I think we're going to go for the authority and culture. That sounds quite spiffy. We're going to get you in the queue. I will go and create the extra workers. Let's see. This is a good tile to work. And we could start an attack. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's attack these guys, the fish people, because they're big jerk faces. 60% chance still. It's not so great. Hold on. What about the toads? 10% chance. No. And over here, 60% chance. We actually just might be able to gift them, though. Get them friendly. Let's try to make one person our friends. There we go. And I keep the food banked. What do we got? Cheaper build, more production, unlocks burial of animals, and gives us +1 authority every turn. We're going to go for this one. And Rise of the Family. Some families have worked hard for the benefit of the tribe for generations and earned high position in society for themselves. Grateful people respected them immensely and brought gifts. Who were they? Priests. So as far as I know, this is for the rest of the game. More culture, more authority. Craftsmen, which is production and culture. Or farmers, which is food. It's only food. I mean, food makes the world go round, man. That is a lot of culture growth. We could unlock techs a lot faster. I don't know. I think, you know what? Food makes the world go round. Come on. It's great stuff. Oh, there's a decent tile here. You know what? Let's go and get you there for now. I think the greening of the Sahara is still there, so it's going to become a little weaker afterwards, but... And then we're out of pop. Okay. That's okay. And I believe that's the last area uncovered. But the drought in the Sahara is just triggered. We need the 5 turns is coming up. So around 4000 BC, the Sahara began to turn from savanna into desert. The dying earth forces indigenous people to leave their homes and wander in search of water. Some of the refugees come to our land. The exodus from the Sahara event has begun. So we have social tension. Currently at 75 of 100. It grows by 5 every turn. And there's a 20% chance of unrest right now. In 10 turns, there'll be anarchy. So we need to go and deal with this. We can reform. I think this is a one-shot deal here. It costs us 20 authority, but if we do that, it will drop the probability of unrest by 20%, so it'll bring it down to 0, and give us +2 max pop. So we're going to do that. We're going to reform into a patriarchy over here, get more pop limit, and improve our... improve our population cap, which will be handy. It's something we definitely want to do. But the big thing is we need to bring down the social unrest. There's 2 ways of doing that. We can either expel people. It reduces tension by 15 at a cost of 1 pop. Or we can assimilate, which means we spend food to lower tension. This cost will go down. Right now it's 40 per turn. It's quite a lot. We're going to chill out for now. So and in addition, we completed our mission to scout all these areas, getting a big boost to culture. And our next mission, so we've got the trial of the Sahara going on right now, but our next mission is the emergence of nobility. We have to discover a primitive army and train 500 soldiers. When we complete that, we'll get a 30% growth bonus to our culture and our military size every turn. Plus get a big boost to our military. It also unlocks the map of Egypt. So our settlement is like here or something. But we've got neighboring tiles we can look at. We can also start to scout on the Egyptian map, which is going to be very important. But also important, we have a ton of culture, so we can unlock some stuff. We've actually got... Okay, we don't have enough to do both of these, but we might want to do one. Or we could jump to the next level. So here's the primitive army tech, which we need to... Primitive army tech that we need for our next mission. It'll also unlock the ability to build barracks, which can give us troops, which is quite good. Or why don't we just get Amratian culture here, which is +2 food, +1 hammer every turn. Just flat right out from the start. I think that's actually going to be really helpful. Plus we could use the food right now if we wanted to assimilate people. So tile-wise, And these are only worth 2 right now, which is certainly not as great. Lots of production here, but production to me is not the same priority as other things. We will need more food. We could just do some fishing here too for an extra boost. It also wouldn't be bad to run some more raids. So we're doing the gift thing. I mean, the gift thing here is quite nice because it's only using hammers to convince people to do things. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to keep 1 unit of population scouting on the world map. Because we're going to need to scout out quite a few things there. And again, we do get some boosts to various things as a result. Now, I could use some food here to get some extra pop, but again, the tiles aren't necessarily the most substantial. Instead, what we could do is we could go ahead and keep saving up the food. You can see the cost has already gone down from 40 to 32. I'm just going to sit on it a little bit. The sooner we deal with this, the more of a reward we'll get. Plus, the sooner we eliminate this +5 every turn, the better it will get as well. But I'm just going to store the food for now, so we can do things at a slightly better discounted rate later on. That is a great tile over there. Actually, a couple of great tiles over here. The desertification of the Sahara. The climate has become drier and colder and leads to the desertification of our land. Our purse to horse do not bring the desired result. -2 food and production every turn. That is kind of crap. We can get more housing cap and a little bit of extra production. Over here, burial with animals gives us +1 authority somewhere. Alright, let's go work rectangular houses, because the workshops are actually quite potent. We're going to keep that going. I do want to work these tiles. I still need the food. Alright, this tile is kind of poop. We're going to get you there. And this is only 1 food tile. You're going to go and work this tile over here, giving us a bunch of extra culture and a little bit of authority at the same time. I'm still going to sit on the population, because we don't... I mean, we could work these guys. And I mean, we get a net win. But I really want to make sure we finish this at a relatively decent rate. So I think surplus of refugees just hit us. That's the other reason I didn't buy any people, because one of the things that we got warned about with this event is that we need a lot of max population cap, and it's because, and I knew we would get these, refugees would come in from time to time, which could actually be a problem if we don't have enough pop. Now, as it stands, it's actually not so bad, because we can go ahead and throw in some fishing here. We also, now this is kind of interesting, gathering, farming, cattle, so we can get some more food from quite a few tiles. But I think what I want to do is I want to keep accelerating the building. We don't need... No, we don't need this for the event. So I'm going to do this. Get some buildings. Increase our population cap some more in case we get another one of those events. Last thing we want to do is start losing 20% of all of our stuff. We can start working on the next building, and we may as well. We kind of always want to be building something if we can and moving forward that way. We did finish the scout over here, meeting some more toad tribe. Okay, that's fair. We could scout another tile, which I think we want to keep doing, and I think I'm going to be quite happy with that. I think this tile is worth it for the authority. So it's 3 production and authority. These guys are still just 2. I guess it probably makes sense to do this. I mean, it is less food, and food is more valuable. We're losing production right now, but that's only because we are actually producing. And I guess this one over here. And, well, something like that. I mean, we don't need the hammers the same way, though, because we do need the food. How's our cost here for assimilation? It's now 20 food, so we could hit the button 3 times. So that would be 45 tension removed from that. We could do some expelling as well. You know what? I think I want to do this. I think I'm happier with the 2 food rather than the extra hammer there. And I guess same thing here. It's a little nuts, but if we can get a 3rd button press out of our food button, that would be quite... Oh, that tile's 3 food down here. Huh. Alright, that's swell. Next turn. Social tension reach critical mass. About to explode. Need to do something about it. Okay, yes, we will do that now. We are now friends with the Flaxflower tribe. Okay, discoveries over here. +2 production, cheaper building. 6 1/2 dozen the other. I guess I'll take the production for now, because the buildings themselves aren't that expensive yet, but they will be. So what can we do with these guys? We could unite with them, which would cost us 20 hammer per turn. So whereas you use food and use up some of your population slash soldiers to conquer tribes, here we're going to use production to unite with this tribe, which will give us about +1 pop. We could also trade with them, spending food to gain authority, but I think we're just going to go ahead. We will actually try to unite with them, and I'm okay with that. So obviously we have to hit some buttons here. We've got no choice. 16 food and probability of unrest. We have no probability of unrest. We could raise it. Tell you what, let's actually expel 2 of our pop, and then we're going to simulate... Oh, okay, we're just going to finish the event. So we lose some of our population, but we finish this. Only silver medal, which is too bad. We would have needed to do this by turn 63 to get a bigger boost. Oh well. So we got some culture and some authority out of this. Lost a whole bunch of population. Probably we're not working the ideal tiles anymore. I mean, we're not critically hurting for food, so that's good. Oh yeah, I want to work this tile here because of the authority. Alright, that's fine. So we still have... Oh, possessed hippos! Evil spirits have possessed a herd of hippopotamus and led them to our borders. I've never seen this. They will trample our fields and gobble our crops. What should we do about them? We can drive them away, losing 2 pop, or we can coexist. -1 food from farming for 8 turns. Most of our food comes from farming. But we've got a surplus right now. You know, I think we'll coexist. I think it's going to be okay. So that costs us 5 food. Isn't the end of the world. Yeah, I think we'll deal with it. We're going to save the cult points here because we'll take the bigger building discount. Although apparently we don't have a building unlocked yet, but we will soon. Scouting up here, working out, revealing some interesting stuff. Burrow for animals. We've just unlocked. It is known the spirits of buried animals in the afterlife could be useful to dead aristocrats and rulers, but in what way? For hunting, give us 5% more authority growth every turn, or for honoring, 5% more culture growth every turn. I'll take the culture growth. Honored animals buried alongside humans will have all their abilities in the afterlife and be able to help the dead. The spirits of the dead will help us out of the gratitude. So we're going to take a discovery that unlocks a new building type. How about the barracks, since we do need to build up our military for the next thingy. So we have unlocked the ability to build a simple barracks. It will give us, it'll improve 3 areas. Those areas can be worked for 3 soldiers per turn, and we can actually have a maximum of 3 workers in each one of those areas. You can put 4 workers in each one of these barracks. It does remove the production bonus, but it is a good step to some next stuff. And we need a barrack started. So we'll apply a worker over there, and we will ask Falcon Horse to go and speed that up for us. Thank you very much. Got enough food for an extra pop, which I will absolutely be doing. We've got soldiers. Do we have... We actually would have more military than they do. And we're expected a resistance of 90 if we just attack them right now. We could raid them. Actually, raiding is probably worthwhile because it's going to cost us 5 turns, giving us some food, and probably not really costing us anything. It uses up one of our pops, 5 turns, but we get, so that would be the same as getting 8 food per turn from this raid. Oh, except it costs us 2 per turn. That's only 5, so that's 10. So we're going to get 30 food in total. So it's 6 food per turn is what this raid basically works out to, which seems like it's worthwhile. And we are going to continue to scout out over here as well. Excellent. First sandstorm, damaging some areas. Evil god Seth is ruining some stuff for us. So these tiles are interesting because we get 1 food, 2 production, and 3 soldiers per workman. And we can keep stacking that up if we want, which is kind of tempting. Obviously, food is still pretty damn good. But yeah, this has got to be repaired. We're going to let that happen. This tile is not as good torque, so we probably won't bother with that. We do need our soldier count to increase. But overall, I'm still looking for a fair bit more pop. So I think we are going to keep scouting up and down the river here, because we'll get a nice flat boost from continuing that. We could plan some more raids too. We need to make sure we've got some more food banked to be able to make that worthwhile, but that's part of what that is to be. We have united with the Flaxflower tribe, giving us +1 pop, and their tribe disappears, but it is an interesting tile over here with 2 authority. I don't know if 2 authority is worth working on its own, but it's kind of tempting. So we don't have any hammers stored really anymore. We are working a surplus right now, so that's okay. I'm very tempted to just throw some more dudes in here. And I think that's exactly what we're going to do. And we've got another discovery. There we go. We'll take the cheaper building prices. That's going to be fine. Save us a few hammers. And we may as well unlock that. Oh, another friendly flax flower tribe. I wonder how much would it cost to unite with you? Oh, we need to create a chiefdom before we can go and start doing things over here, which means we need the primitive army and 5,000 troops. Okay, so I mean, we could work these tiles. We could keep exploring. We got one explorer out there. I think it's going to be enough. I think what we're going to do is we're going to throw you down onto this over here. Keep building up the army. That's going to be all right. And we'll keep trying to conquer the guys in our local neighborhood a little bit more. We're going to do a raid. Actually, we probably could have started the attack because we are accruing a lot of soldiers. We almost certainly could have easily beaten them. But there we go. We're going to do that. We've only lost 2. We got a bunch of food out of here. We're exploring. Ooh, first contact with the Nubians. 54 production. Very nice from that. We are going to go ahead and just attack these guys now. We're going to subdue them. We're easily going to be able to crush them. That's going to be fine. It does cost us food to prep. We could start a second one at the same time, though. It's tempting. I'm going to accelerate a building soon, but not yet. We want to subdue you. Expected resistance is a little higher, but not too much. We could throw another raid in here, getting us a bunch of culture. We still need a lot of the food to do that, though. Tell you what, I'm just going to throw you here. Oh, we do have an extra person available. Actually, an extra couple. Yeah, that's right, we raided all that food. That's fantastic. I have a half-decent tile. I mean, that's not bad. Let's throw that down. Or we could work here to continuously get more soldiers more faster. More soldiers, more faster sounds good. So next turn... Oh, we don't actually have a building type available. Because that's what I was going to rush here. I'll still save up the cult point. That's okay. That's 3. This is a great tile to work. In fact, I think I'll take one of these fellows off and do that for the +1 food. But this tile here, 2 food and 2 authority, love it. Love it. Next turn. So we need culture so we can unlock a new building type. Possessed Hippo has gone away, removing the farming penalty. Thank you very much. Might have just been in one area. I don't know. Okay, there we go. We've got the tech for something. Unlock colonies and simple workshops. Thank you. So, simple workshops is 3 areas improved to +2 hammers. And the colony gives us an increased population limit, but we're okay, and improves that region. Oh, Colony and Wadi is on the world map. We're just going to go ahead and do the simple workshops. Put you in the queue here, and please accelerate that construction. Thank you very much. But that's a 3 food tile over here. That's not too shabby. Although, we don't really have to worry about it yet. I might do this, actually. So we're running a deficit on hammers now, but I think that's fine. Actually, we are going to outnumber them a fair bit by doing this. So we'll run not even a food deficit. I'm actually kind of surprised. Conquer this tribe. Buildings going up here. That's a great tile to work now. This is a great tile to work. And we've got a lot more buildings we can continue to build. I was worried about the pop limit, although it improves 2 areas to +1 hammers, and that's not bad. This improves 3 areas to +2 food. They're probably empty areas, though. Let's do this. You go there. We get an extra pop as well. Very swell. You're going to work that tile for sure. You're conquering there. And we're going to need to hit 500 soldiers to become a chiefdom. But we're getting there. To accelerate things a bit more. But I mean, I don't know, pretty happy. Ooh, favorable flood in the Niles. We will take the culture as opposed to the food bonus. Although, I mean, if you take the food bonus, you grow your pop sooner. That's quite powerful. Oh, no. We're a little bit mistimed with our production here. 2 food, 2 food. 3 food's not bad, but still not the greatest. Let's get them... Let's go ahead and get rectangular houses 2 going. Put you in the queue. Ask Falcon Horse to speed that up for us. Thank you kindly. What do we need for next pop? 36. We're about to go and conquer these guys. That should be swell, and... yeah, I think that's good. I don't think we're doing any Egyptian scouting right now, which I probably should be doing. But that'll be okay. Alright, so here's our first attack here against the Toad tribe. We should be able to conquer them with ease. You get the outflanking bonus. Fantastic. Enemy commander killed. Yeah, that was a very easy fight. Only lost 18 people. I just got an achievement for Warlike Savage. Apparently, whenever I make videos, apparently I'm a super warmonger. This might come as a surprise to you, but there it is. The tribes on the settlement map, this is our settlement map, have been united. It's going to give us 3 food, hammers, and culture every turn for the rest of the game. So the sooner you can do that, clearly the better. Got some more discoveries here. Okay, none of these increase give you a discount to buildings, or unlock buildings. What I meant to say. This gives you a discount to scouting. This gives you food and hammers. This gives you culture and authority. We'll go for the food and hammers. So we do want to get our pop. We've got lots of pop cap right now, so that's pop cap. That's pop cap and hammers. I mean, I guess it's all kind of the same. Whatever. Let's just grab something that's a little lower down the queue because it'll feel better. I want you to keep exploring, buddy. My extra character over here. Unless, can we? No, we're still on a chieftain, right? So we can't do anything. No. So we'll just keep exploring up and down the Nile here to see what we can see. You guys doing that? We are. I guess I could have put some extra dudes in here to get more soldiers a little bit faster. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with how things are going. Okay, relations improved with Toad tribe. Oh, admire progress, respect the god Horus. They're now neutral with us. Oh, that's great. And also this tile. Oh, geez, that is a stonking good tile. Let's work that spot for some culture. Thank you. Not gonna grow our tribe any faster, but I mean, unlocking more technologies, pretty good. We might want to, because right now we'd be 3 turns away from our soldier boost. I think I'm gonna shuffle things around a little. So that we can get it. So if I do this, it'll be exactly 2 turns. There we go. That's what I want. Beautiful. Toad tribe. Yeah, we'll try to see if we can get actually friendly with them. We may as well just keep building. We can get extra pop, which we will do because we're nowhere close to our cap. In fact, we keep elevating our cap a lot faster than anything else. We do have a new building, so... Well, actually, you know what? We're well ahead of time on buildings. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some more food, so that we can grow a little bit and actually reach our cap a little bit more efficiently. Why don't you work the 4 food tile over there? That's going to make me pretty happy. You can work this 4 food tile here, or I'll miss and not do that. There we go. I'm trying to go quick, so there might be some efficiencies that I'm missing, but I think overall we're doing swell. Hammer count's going down, but that's to be expected when we're building. Mission complete. We hit our 500 soldiers, and we get a one-time boost as well. So now, and we did some exploration, but now our next mission is the trade with Palestine. We have to scout out Palestine and start trading with them. And there's a sandstorm going on right now for 2 turns, which sucks. All right. We want to continue to scout north along the Nile as much as possible so that we can find Palestine. We can get some more culture here. We could get the scouting discount, but I'm going to go ahead and take embalming first for the points and be quite content with that. We might want to shuffle some things around here just because, I mean, all the tiles are kind of just going to be poop here right now. So you know what? It's fine. Stupid sandstorm. Last thing I have the cows going. What do we need to do? We need to find a chiefdom for the next one. Didn't we already do the chiefdom? I don't know. But we can get an extra population. So everything here is cleared. We're producing, we're building, we're working decent tiles. I don't suppose this Flaxflower tribe... No, we need a chiefdom still. Alright, I don't know. Maybe we should work this tile. That's pretty good, unless I just help out with some of the scouting duties. You know what? Just go ahead and help with the scouting. Tile improvements over here, not really meaningful. Uniting with Eleuthia. Oh, they're pleased with their success. Recognize the supremacy over Great Horse. We'll want to honor their goddess, the she-vulture Nekhbet, as well. Horse approves. 300 culture, +2 growth, and hammers at return, and a new cult is now available. Rage of Seth has ended. Tornadoes die down. Our life's back to normal. Okay, great. So, let's get big boats. I like big boats, and I cannot lie. I guess we'll build the next rectangular houses. I could save the hammers, although, again, we can't... not create our chiefdom yet. Create the chiefdom. I don't think this is what we need to do it, but... I'm thinking of just accelerating some of our scouting a wee bit here. Yeah, you can hold off on the production for a sec. Ah, there we go. The growing tribe has little ancestral land. And the new threat, maybe it's a population thing, I don't know. And new threats on the borders are cause for concern. The chief told us the will of horse. Time to expand. Bring surrounding tribes under our rule. Foundation of the Hierokonpolis chiefdom has begun. Beautiful. And then, so there's now 6 tribes that we can subdue. I mean, it's the time thing. We have to subdue all 6 of these to become a chiefdom. It's not on the map. We can just hit buttons. We can either unite by spending food and hammers, or we can subdue. Well, let's go ahead and start with some food and hammers, and then subdue. We don't have to do these all at once, but at the same time, there's not much of a penalty to doing it as quickly as possible. So this one's only 70, which is great. There's the other thing, there's sort of a variable, like, attack cost. So there's maybe room for, like, you know, some things will be cheaper or more expensive and in different areas. But I think we'll probably be able to just go and conquer everyone at this point. I don't know how we get outflanked with such a giant, like, troop ratio in our favor here. And I've played a couple of runs at this, and we are on the easiest difficulty, so it's expected that we'll mostly go well. The question is, will we be able to meet, you know, more? I mean, we've only gotten 1 gold thing. We got 1 gold and 1 silver outcome from the trials. Maybe there was another thing in there, I don't remember. So there's a lot more room to do a lot more better at certain things here. Golden victory! There's another gold victory for us because we had enough troops. I was really aggressive about building my military, which I'm not normally here. We founded the chiefdom. We're going to get authority growth, and more importantly, we can start doing things over the area in here. First of all, that's a great tile that we should just be working, I suspect. What is this button here? Oh, this reduces the chance of rebellion and attack if we hit that button. That's not really in my priority. I think what we'll do is we'll get some more food for now, because we need some extra pop. I'm not going to worry about the production. I am going to try to... Who's working a less interesting tile? They're kind of all working pretty interesting tiles. I'll wait until the population grows, and then we'll do something. And or finish some of the scouting. Because fast scouting is important, but we're going to want to unite a bunch of these tribes. So, you guys, if we want to unite you, it's 60 hammers for 5 turns. That's okay. We'll run it at a slight deficit, so we're running at -2 right now. That's perfectly fine. So each one of these areas we clear is another area we might be able to work. Plus, I think we'll get +1 pop. Oh, we want to build a zoo! So both of the animal options cost us 2 food per turn, but the elephant gives us a 5% building price discount, and the hippopotamus gives us a 5% worker creation discount, which I think we're going to accept. I think it's worth spending, losing a little bit of food for cheaper workers. I suspect overall it'll save us some. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I'm hoping. So we've got an extra worker available right now. That's a pretty good tile right over here. I'm wondering if we just work that. And I think the answer is going to be yes. I mean, we're exploring. I don't actually need to scout out this area, but well, whatever. We'll let it finish scouting. It's really up and down the river that we care about more than anything else. Although, that's a pretty high production tile, which is tempting. You go there. We get another worker. We're still well below our worker cap. We don't really have enough hammers, I think, to unite with 2 tribes simultaneously. I don't know. How much would it take? 400 every turn? Okay. Get back to you on that one. What about the elephants down here? 60 every turn for 5 turns. So that's 300. Actually, I think it's going to work out because of how these various timings will go. I think we'll be able to manage both at the same time. And this one's going to finish before we run out of hammers. And then we'll just be sitting at -2 per turn or something like that. Discoveries. Unlock funerary temples, the Temple of the Falcon. 5% more food and hammers. That's pretty good. we do want to start growing again soon, and right now the only thing we can do for growth is something that gives us more population cap. So I think we're going to take this. Plus, this gives us the 5% boost to culture and authority return. I think that's going to be valid. So yeah, we're going to be interested in building the funerary temple and then going up. The Temple of Falcon here is amazing. Look how much it improves that tile. So we'll set this in a queue. We don't have someone to apply to it right now, but that's okay. Maybe, I was going to say, maybe it'll time out nicely that we are going to get the ability to do another cult bonus. Oh, Caravan from Nubia. So right away, we get 5% culture boost every turn, but we can also get 5% hammers, food, or authority. I think we'll take the 5% food. Yeah, it's an extra 2 food per turn right now. Doesn't last forever, but it's going to be a-okay. We're going to go ahead and accelerate the construction of this building. We'll apply someone to it. We'll get an extra worker. So at 27 of 35, lots of cap here. And I guess another time for us to put in a cut. Didn't realize we've gone for 40 minutes here. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I'm hoping you're enjoying this game. I think it's swell. I think it's lovely. Thanks for watching. See you next time.